Billy O. Stooge does it again. And, we've been a very anti-Bill O'Brien show for a long time. And last night after this decision was made where he's going to end up paying Brandin Cooks more money than what he would have paid DeAndre Hopkins. And he basically gave up DeAndre Hopkins for Randall Cobb, Brandin Cooks, David Johnson, in a 4th-round draft pick is basically what it is. But if you're the head coach and the GM of a team and you hate a guy, you're trying to get rid of him however you can, right? And that's what Bill O'Brien did. Bill O'Brien obviously did not like DeAndre Hopkins being on his team. He had control. He was the head coach. I'm going to get rid of this guy however I can. I'll bring in more weapons that we need. He brought in Randall Cobb, who can be very good if he's healthy. Mm-hmm. Very, very good. He was great for the Cowboys. He was obviously incredible for the Packers. You're bringing Brandin Cooks, who has an injury problem, but has big money contracts everywhere he goes. He gets traded a lot. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because he's not liked. It doesn't sound like that's the case. It always seems like it's a business decision. And the Rams, they were robbing Peter to pay Paul. They're in a bad spot. I mean, we'll get into that in the next hour. They're in a very bad spot. But now you get David Johnson as well. I think Bill O'Brien just wanted him out of there, gets his new crew in. He has Deshaun Watson, who everybody knows is going to be good. I think he's just trying to revamp and rebuild with the people he wants in there. But what happens if he hates Randall Cobb? What happens if he hates Brandin Cooks? Did he have Brandin Cooks in New England? No, he wasn't up there.
No. He was at Houston by then.
What if he hates Brandin Cooks? What if these are all potential things that could happen, but I think what we do know is he did not like DeAndre Hopkins and was willing to do whatever to get him out of there. It wasn't cash. It wasn't a move. It was nothing like that. It was just strictly to get DeAndre Hopkins out of there. Nuke goes to Arizona. Hopefully Kyler and Cliff Kingsbury can, make some magic with him and Fitz. And now Houston Texans has a whole new team of weapons, and they have no OTAs to learn the offense. I mean, this is just a bad situation for the Texans, but... So sorry to interrupt. If you're a man watching this, you deserve to have long, great and you can do that now with our friends at Roman. Right now, you go to GetRoman.com. You get $10 off and free 2-day shipping on Roman swipes, which are guaranteed to make you have longer, more fulfilling every time you get in the sack. Now, let's get back to the fornicating action. If Bill O'Brien wins here, he's going to look like a genius in about 6 months.
Yeah, I mean, there's everyone who is familiar with this situation has that take now, right? It's just like, hey, Bill O'Brien just hated this guy and wanted to get rid of him. Like, he can say whatever he wants and try to, cloud people's judgment, but he just couldn't stand DeAndre Hopkins.
A lot of people are calling what I did the thickie shuffle. I respect that. Let these thighs eat. Bill O'Brien hated DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah. Yep.
That's exactly what it was. There's nothing else to say. How do I get this guy the hell out of the building? I don't care if we get robbed. I want to rebuild. I like this guy, I like this guy, I like this guy. Give me a 4th rounder. I don't care. Get him the hell out of here. Now they have Laramie Tunsil in the line, Randall Cobb, Brandin Cooks, David Johnson, Deshaun Watson,
Will Fuller,
in a defense that has J.J. Watt coming back, hopefully. Everybody obviously hopes that that's the case every single year with J.J. Watt.
Still got Lamar Miller, right?
Made the playoffs. Lamar Miller. I mean, maybe the Houston Texans figure it out. But if they don't, Bill O'Brien's gone. He knows it, even though he's the boss. I don't know who fires who there. Maybe the McNair family. But he knows that if they lose in this particular case, he's gone. He just wanted to go all in with his people, and I kind of respect it, even though he looks like a big old Billy O. Stooge at the moment.
Well, and it's weird that he would die on the hill of hey, we DeAndre Hopkins wanted a new contract. He wanted a bunch of money. We just can't do that. And then you just turn around 3 days later and just pay a guy who's not as good more.
What's this guy? He's worth $17 million a year for the next 5 years?
Yep, do it.
Yeah, sign him. What's his name? Is it DeAndre Hopkins? No. Yep, sign him.
How many baby mamas does he have?
Is he going to bring his family around? Yeah. Or is he going to be away from his family for 6 months straight? I want the guy that hates his family. Bill O'Brien, interesting decisions, that guy.